1, 2, 3, cheers. Yeah. That's the booty me. Hey, hey. How they pick a song they can't sing? Come on, y'all know this. How do y'all not know no scrub? You start talking about you got the sexiest lips I ever seen. What's up, messy girls, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be very special, especially for the OG messy girls that was here when I did this the first time around. As you can tell from the title and the thumbnail of this video, we are going on another cruise. Ooh, hey. I'm sorry, I had to do a little corny dance because I did that in the first one, so I had to kind of, you know, pay homage to the OG. But anyways, yeah, this one is going to be a little bit different because I'm not going to do as much talking. Most of what you're going to be seeing is just me taking shots of like everything that's on the boat. I'm going to show you my family and some of the activities we're going to be doing. I am very, very excited for this cruise, and I'm very excited for you guys to watch everything that's getting ready to go down. For context, I am here with my family, not the same family from last time, although you will see some returning characters like my mom, my aunt, and, you know, little baby Autumn. However, Rachel and Aubrey are not here. I really do wish Aubrey was here because I feel like, you know, we would have had a lot of fun together, and she would have been my vlog partner because she already know what I be doing. But I'm here with some other members of my family. One of them retired, and this is kind of like her retirement cruise, so it's too many of them to like gather them together and like, you know, introduce them and have them play along with like be a part of the vlog. So whoever you see in the video that's wearing the same shirt as me is a part of my family or a part of the trip. You know, not everybody here family, we just call them family. You see what I mean? Yeah, you know, black people. All right, I'll stop. But anyways, I hope that you all end up enjoying this vlog. I know I'm gonna enjoy filming it because I'm gonna be doing this, that, and some more shit on this goddamn boat. You already know. Last time I was on the boat, I was 19. This time around, I'm past 21. So you already know it's finna get real lit real quick. Okay. Ow. So go ahead, get you a drink, and come with me, bitch. Let's go. Say hi, Autumn. Say hi. So this is us just walking throughout CVG Airport. Like I said, I'm not gonna be doing like a lot of talking. Like 80% of this video is gonna be like voiceover. So this is just me like taking shots while we in CVG. So our port was in Orlando, but we ain't fly straight there. We went to Tennessee first, and we had got some food while we waited to board. And I forgot what this place was called. It was like a little bar, but they food was good as fuck. Yeah, that was real good. The chicken and waffles was good too. Should I wake her up? I was gonna say, eat your food before I eat it. So we finally got to Orlando, and bitch, tell me why I noticed in between my eyebrows the little scar that I had from popping that pimple and then constantly trying to scrape away the scab. Bitch, I thought it was gonna be gone by the time I had got like, you know, to the trip or whatever, but it was still there. I feel like you couldn't really notice it for real, but I could. And it was, like, pissing me off. Y'all know me, though. Like, I obsess over shit like that. I don't know why. I don't mean to. It's just me. But this is us in a shuttle taking us from the airport in Orlando to the hotel. I ain't really record nothing from that night. So what you finna see next is what happened the next morning. So basically that's when all of the family came together, and then my cousin Brian, we was hiding him. Nobody knew that we had brought him on the trip, but you know, everybody was excited to see him. So that's what you see now, you know, hugs, kisses, you know, LOL. Now let me tell you something about this moment right here. This ended up being real fucking funny because my older cousin Vonda, that's her name. You gonna see her a little bit later in the video. When that hug happened, she was wearing a lot of foundation, contour, whatever the hell she had on her face. She got that shit all over his shirt. His plain, clean, crisp, bleached white t-shirt. And it left a big ass stain on that. Ooh, child, I wish I had a picture so I could show you how much of her makeup got on that damn shirt. It was hilarious. But yeah, I think this moment right here is funny because it's like, the moment of contact. You see what I mean? Like it was just funny. Hey girl. Just a little family together, getting ready to go on this damn trip. This is me just really checking myself out and doing some awkward dancing shit like I'm always doing. Then we finally got on a motherfucking ship. Let me tell you, my first thought the moment I got on that ship was like, damn, this motherfucking nice. Like, I felt like, I was on some luxury shit. Like, real talk. I'm like, oh, okay then. Child, looks could be deceiving because that room was a different motherfucking story. Now, I don't really talk about it in the vlog for real. I'm just talking about it now. But I found so much fucking hair everywhere. It was disgusting. Besides that and the stiff ass carpet, everything was cool. Negotiate, negotiate.
In the Royal Caribbean app to begin, connect to Wi-Fi Guest Explorer and go to login.com to get started. Also, ladies and gentlemen, for any My Time dining reservations or queries, you can visit the main dine around the ship.
Look how pretty. I love royal boats. Are you so amazed, Autumn? You see what? Oh my God! There's more floors to go up. It's room in here. Yeah, we're going up.
This look like a mall.
Oh, it's coming.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really impressed. Yeah, and just to think this is one of their older boats. It's not even like one of the newer ones. And it's not one of the newer ones. I just know.
Bow, 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 bow. That's the booty meat. Hey, 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 hey. That's the booty cheese. Bow, 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 bow. That's the booty meat.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
I wish I could show y'all what happened right before this moment to justify him pulling her hair. And I know y'all probably like, why is this grown man pulling this little girl hair? Child, mind you, she's 7 years old, and 7-year-olds, you talk shit at that age. You see what I mean? But she was talking a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie, I love her, but she was kind of getting on my nerves the whole trip. She really one of them that think that, she the star of the show. And I can't stand little kids like that because they don't know when to shut the fuck up and they say the most out of pocket shit. So what she had said right before he did that, she had made comments about him basically like acting and talking like a girl. Mind you, my cousin is like me and we both, you can't see my hand, but you know what the fuck I'm doing with it. Anyway, so I be telling her, like, you gotta chill out with all of that. I think sometimes her parents be saying homophobic shit around her and she just like to repeat it. But she been around me so many times where I done told her, like, stop saying that stuff around me. I don't like that. I don't like when you comment and talk about, how I talk or, me playing with dolls and stuff. That's one of her favorite things to talk about. Why you a grown man and you play with dolls? Da-da-da-da-da. You a boy. You don't need to play with dolls. Can I have one? Like, she get to doing that shit. And I'm like, girl, stop. Shut up. Quit talking. Like, I don't like that. Anyway, she was saying that about him and it was irritating me. And honestly, I was getting ready to do the same thing because she just wouldn't shut up. And, she had said something else that had, oh no, she tried to throw something at him and he wasn't having it. And he yanked that little girl by her ponytail as he should because she do too damn much. Anyway.
Now say you sorry. Sorry. All right. You a freak still. Okay. Now, Autumn, you can't use that word, okay? They call 911. Oh, shit.
Child, this little ice skating little event or whatever, I'm not gonna lie, at first I'm like, okay, it's cute or whatever, but then they start doing all of the spins and the twirls and stuff, and I'm like, okay then, get your life, because how is y'all even able to do all of this while the boat moving? You see what I'm saying? And like, you feel the boat moving, so to be able to like keep balance while you skating and all of that, while the boat is like rocking back and forth and you feel that shit. Crazy. Wow. This dude that you watching now, he was probably the best out of all of them. And he had a nice little ass too. After that, I decided to go to the pool deck, all the way at the top of the boat. And they had Wicked on. First of all, the fact that they had this big ass screen, I'm like, oh, okay, I see y'all. Go off. But the fact that they was playing Wicked too, I found this little cozy spot on the top of the deck, and I just sat there and I watched Wicked shit.
I recorded too. Yeah. I like vlogging. Okay, ready? All right. Ready?
Cheers. 1, 2, 3, cheers. Yes. Oh, I know y'all thinking like, Messy, what the hell is you doing with them white girls? Let me tell you. So after Wicked, I'm not gonna lie, I was really sad. I was walking around kind of mopey because I'm like, shit, I hate that I'm alone. I don't really got nobody to do nothing fun with. Everybody at the casino, and I ain't really trying to go to the casino, at least not yet. So, yeah, I was sad, and I think it had got me like a little drink. It was just like a little margarita or something. And I was starting to feel a little bit hopeful. Anyway, so I was on the elevator and I ended up meeting these two girls. Now, how exactly we started talking, I don't quite remember. I know it had something to do with us getting off on the same floor. They was looking for this club. We ended up bumping into like this silent party, which is, like a bunch of people with headphones on listening to the same song. And we was like, I don't know what happened, but we had to like go through them in order to get to like, where the club was. So after that, we all got like our own little section. We start talking. And it's too much for me to try and recap into, a 60-second little but basically we ended up talking and we had a good time. I like the white girls. They was cute. I ain't gonna say how old they was. I'm gonna say, definitely older than me. But they liked me. I liked them. And it wasn't on no, weird shit. It was just, talking, get to know each other. We on a cruise, you meet different people. It was that sort of thing. But it's funny because after that, after I was like hanging with them, they had ended up leaving and I started meeting these other girls while I was on the dance floor. But that's for a little bit later. I'm gonna let you, watch what I got coming up next.
This
shit crazy. How they pick a song they can't sing?
I don't even think I really remember what he said, because, child, I know what my fake laugh sound like, and that was it. But, no, so I'm not gonna lie, this is really funny, because I'm just not realizing. At first, I was hating on them girls for fucking up Call Me Maybe. Of course, they would do that shit. I'm not even gonna say why, but I already know y'all know what I'm thinking and getting ready to say that I'm not gonna say. But anyway, I just realized them girls. So I ended up seeing them girls later that night. And it's because old girl in the back, the girl with the brown hair with the pink t-shirt, she got drunk. And I guess she one of them angry drunk. So she started crashing out. Then the bitch threw up. And then the girl that's in the black with the blonde hair kept trying to look for her. Then security ended up wrangling both of their asses and got escorted out the motherfucking club. And it's funny because we ended up seeing them like night after night. And it was always some shit with them. Like they always just ended up getting a little too turned. But it's funny because I'm putting two and two together. Like I didn't know that was them at first, but rewatching shit, you find stuff out. That's crazy.
I ain't cheering for them. What? She's having a time over there. She is. Yes, she has, and I love that for her. She is having a time over there.
Ain't nothing much really happened this night. This was like the first night where I, met everybody and stuff. People was just having dance battles. It ain't really get real until like the last night. Yeah. You know what's funny? I didn't touch that second plate. Like the plate that had the watermelon and stuff on it. I ain't touched that shit. And one of the things on it was like this avocado toast with radish. I thought I was gonna eat it and be so motherfucking fancy. I didn't touch that shit. The only thing I touched out of everything that you just saw was like a spoon of eggs, them grits, and 2 pieces of bacon. I'm not gonna lie, the food on that ship was nasty, but we can get into that later. I want to talk to y'all about going to this beach called Coco Cay. It's a nice little beach or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, but baby, when I tell you everything on that fucking island cost, like if you want to go on the water slides, if you want to swim with the pigs, you know, some of the beach areas cost like them drinks was like $20, no less. For just a fucking daiquiri, like a strawberry daiquiri, a margarita, you know, just like a nice little light sugary drink, 20 motherfucking dollars. Come on now. At least give me a discount because I'm here with the cruise or whatever. That shit was a damn shame. Anyway, yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful island, beautiful, beautiful beach. Somebody had gave me their little snorkeling mask or whatever, and I was trying to, you know, be cute, film the little underwater videos. Child, it wasn't nothing cute about this damn video. First of all, I'm filming my face the whole time. You can't really see what I see. That's my first mistake. Second of all, I was trying to like find this fish. And I think it's so funny because I really wanted to capture this damn fish so that, you know, y'all could see it. But the fish was like see-through. So even if I did manage to get it, y'all probably wouldn't have seen it anyway. I was just doing the most for nothing. But it was kind of fun at the time. Like I definitely would go do that again. Like get a little mask and try and go underwater and see what I find. That was fun. I did enjoy that. I did get a mouthful of salt though. I will tell you that. But yeah, then back to this annoying ass little girl. She act like she's scared of the motherfucking water. So, you know, we done brought her to the beach or whatever because she said she wanted to go on vacation. We're like, okay, you know, let's go on vacation then. She always act like she's scared to get in the water though. And it's like, girl, if you gonna act like you this scared of, you know, being this close to land, take your ass back home. But we made her get in the water anyway, and she did end up having a good time. Oh shit, I remember this part. Child, look at that body. Look at that chest. Oh, child. Okay. Let me stop. But this was the little buffet that they had set up. Beautiful, right? Everything looks good, right? No. Food was nasty. Crappy. 2 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend at all. It was edible. That's why I gave it a 2. But this shit was nasty as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you. The tacos, the hot dogs, all of it. Tortilla shells, just dry and nasty, flavorless, flaky ass steak, and what you call the it start with a C, carne asada, all of that. It was just nasty. It was so nasty. So I'm thinking like, you know what, fuck this. Let's go play the games. You know, don't they got a little game area on the island? Child, that shit costs too. Like I said, beautiful island. But if y'all ever end up going on, you know, a cruise and y'all end up going to Coco Cay or, you know, any other island where you want to do excursions and shit, just know that shit costs. Okay? All you get to do for real, for free, is play in the sand. Maybe, you know, dip your toes in the water for a little bit and eat. All the other fun shit, nope, can't do it because it costs. Which I think is annoying as fuck. If y'all gonna do all that, have it be included in like a package or something so I could just buy it all at once. After that, we went and ate dinner in a little dining room, which I was actually happy about because the food in the cafeteria was shitty as fuck. And it wasn't like that on the last boat. The last boat, the food was good in the dining room and in the cafeteria. This time, the only time I got something good was when we was in the dining room. So I'm glad we kept going, because without that, I wasn't gonna eat for real, because the shit upstairs was nasty.
Yo con tus besos y tus caricias, mis sufrimientos acallaré.
Turn on the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn on the lights in here, baby. You know what I mean? Want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the light. Oh, if you can, then enjoy it for the rest of your life. So tonight is night 2. So far we done been to the club. We done been to the beach. I already forgot everything that we done did. So much has already happened. But I just wanted to kind of give y'all like a quick update about some of the shit that's been going on. So I just came from a show, the dance show that y'all seen before this part. And I'm getting ready to go to another little bar. I'm gonna record as much as I can, but I really don't like recording in a bar. I feel like that's kind of weird to be around people that's just like recording the whole time. A, because it's just like living a motherfucking moment. B, I don't like really recording people because I know how I feel about random people recording me. But I'm not trying to be no creep or nothing. Y'all know that. I'm just trying to, you know, like get some content in so y'all can see, you know, like what the fuck be going on when people go on cruises and shit. But just like how we turned that bitch up last night, we gonna turn that motherfucker up tonight, okay? Per.
To get me you're smooth and you're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and honey, I stay strong.
Always talking about what he wanted to sit from his broke ass soul. No, I don't want your number, no. I don't want to give you mine, no. I don't want to meet you nowhere, no. I don't want none of your time, no. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's side, trying to have me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's side, trying to
Child, I went back into that damn club and I seen the girls I was dancing with the night before. So they had came up to me. They was like, oh my God, you're here. So like, we're going to do karaoke. Do you want to like sing with us? And I was like, like, what the fuck? They was like, oh my God, like it would just be really cool like if you came up there with us. So I was like, you know what? Let me get some alcohol in my system. Let me just, you know, drink a few drinks. I'll be up there with y'all. Lord and behold, that was probably my 3rd drink you see me holding. And I went up and I did the damn thing. Now, you don't really hear me singing for real. I did back up. But I had got a little irritated because I'm like, y'all cheer anybody else the fuck on. But my bitch is up here singing No Scrubs and y'all act like y'all don't know the fucking words. Like, bitch, get up. Like, sing along. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on, y'all know this. How do y'all not know no scrubs? Come on. There you go, come on.
Oh, when we leave some dead, we want a lady in the street, but a freak in the bed. Say,
Oh, okay.
child, please excuse what you finna see next, cause out here just chilling. Say hey, y'all.
Child, I can't even tell you about that night. Them songs that was playing is still replaying in my head. It's the craziest thing. It's like every 5 seconds is like a new song. Child, boy. You see the fit? Fit check, fit check, fit check. All right. Let's go. Day 3.
Child, now this is where things got interesting, okay? I'm not gonna go too deep into it because I do explain it in a clip like coming up shortly. I'ma just kind of tell y'all like what led up to it. So one of the ports was the Nassau, Bahamas. You know, explore the shops in the town and, you know, just walk around, be a kin. It was hella people there. I think there was like maybe 5, 6, or 7 different ships that were docked there at the time. So it was a lot of fucking people. But it was real nice. You know, as you can see, I recorded some of the stuff they had. I didn't record any of the things that I bought, which, well, no, I end up showing you in a clip where I talk about what ended up happening. But anyway, so I had ended up meeting this guy who was like, you know, selling stuff to me, and he was like complimenting me. You know, he was giving a bitch his tens, and one thing led to another. I'm gonna say that because, like I said, I'm getting ready to explain it. But basically, this is like, you know, me following him all the way to his fucking car, which took like 10, 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, like that shit started irritating me. But I'm like, you know. Like I said, I would just wait till I actually start explaining it. Okay, so quick story time, because I gotta tell y'all what the fuck just happened, because that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy as fuck. Right now, we at the Bahamas. I believe it's the Nassau, not Nawisu. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. I'm gonna just put it here so, you know, you can see how it's spelled. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyway, I went to go shop. I went to go, you know, look for stuff. I was not planning on buying a thing. One, if you've been to the islands and you walk around in the shops and stuff like that, you know they be hassling the fuck out of you. They will not let you leave until you buy something. I don't fucked around and spent probably like 50, maybe more on like souvenirs and shit like that. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm okay with it because I got this ring. F8 Focus. I got this ring. I think this is kind of dope. I always kind of like Roman numerals. I got a new chain. This is dope too. And I got some other souvenirs from my family, which I'm probably not gonna show because, child, I'm way too tired. I will show you this though. I got these bracelets. Now, I got a few other things that I'm getting ready to explain how I got them because solid story, child. So I go to like 2 different ladies, and then I'm walking around. I get to this dude. Now, like I said, they be hassling the fuck out of you. But what this dude did, this is a new thing. He was complimenting me. Now, you know, he was, now, you know, everybody talking about my fucking lips. You start talking about, you got the sexiest lips I ever seen. You got some big, fat, juicy lips. I'm like, oh, okay. I appreciate it, Brody. Then he started trying to like make little deals with me and shit. He was like, I throw this in for you. I'm like, okay. He was like, look. And no, what he kept saying, like, you know, we on the islands, right? What happens on the islands, stay on the islands. We can have all types of fun. We can do whatever you want. I'm like, okay, Brody, chill. So, who was that? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little out of it because I just drank a whole beer. This is also part of the story. Just listen, Linda. So he talking about, let me give you this, let me give you that, and I'm gonna throw in a free something, and then we could like go to the back and stuff, so we could look at some designer knockoffs, you know, just see what you like. I'm not saying it like how he said it, but you kind of get where the story is getting ready to go. So I go to the back with him to see the designer purses. Now, he actually showing me designer purses, like, and I'm sitting here, oh, okay, you really wanted me to look at designer purses. I'm not gonna lie, he was kind of cute.
He did have a gut, but he also had a butt. And you know how I am when it comes. Oh, I can't be saying all of this on YouTube, child. Oh well, fuck it. I'm grown as fuck. Anyway, so he's showing me all of the designer purses. I'm like, oh, okay, this was a part of his tactic to get me to woo woo woo. So we start talking and like chopping up a little bit more. He started talking to me about like the islands and stuff like that. He take me to like this little store or whatever, like a little bodega place, corner store s type of deal. He get 2 beers. So I do have the beer. I do have the beer bottle over there in that bag, but I'm not gonna go grab it because it's kind of far. But it's called Khalid. So he handed me the beers, right? I'm trying to get it to fucking focus. Oh my god. So he handed me the fucking beers. He said, go ahead, pay for it. It was only 2 for $7, but he was like, go ahead, pay for it. And I'm like, you want me to pay for it? Now, I had no problem with paying for it, but I'm like, if I'm paying for it, then I'm finna play the boy. You see what I'm saying? I'm finna play the man in this little ordeal. You see what I'm saying? I'm finna give me some ass in translation. I'm sorry if you are, a part of the younger audience, but if you young, you shouldn't be watching my shit anyway. So anyway, we drinking the beer. He take me to his car. He walked me a few blocks to get to this car. Listen, before y'all go calling me desperate, I'ma say this. 1, I'm trying to get over somebody. 2, this was half a beer in. But he also told me to get this. He got this specific beer because he said it's the beer of the island. It's called Kalik, I believe. I don't know how true that is. Or, maybe he just wanted me to buy him a beer. Either way. But anyway, I'm a little irritated because of how long it's taking us to get to his car. But I'm just kind of sightseeing at the same time. I'm like, I got some time here. You might as well just walk around, see the island a little bit. He told me about some spots. He like, that's basically like, that pink building that I showed y'all. Y'all seen it because I recorded that part. I know I recorded that part. But that pink building, he said that was like the White House of the Bahamas and shit like that, which I thought was really cool. We finally get to his fucking car. He said it's funny because he tell me to like get on the driver's side and he get on the passenger side. And at first I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is so weird. Baby, this is the first time I've seen a car where the wheel is on like the right side and the passenger is on the left. I'm not gonna lie, that shit threw me for a fucking loop. I thought the wheel, like the steering wheel, was missing at first until I looked over and seen, oh, it's on the other side. I forgot to get down like that on the island or, outside of the US. Anyway, one thing led to another. I'm not gonna get into the details of what we did, but I did say, how did I start it off? Because, the guy usually started off what I say. I was like, you said you like how these lips look. Come over here, see how they taste. Something like that, something along them lines. I don't think it was that sleazy, but of course, I'm low-key, I had a beer, mind you. So I could have said about anything and we still was gonna do what the fuck we was getting ready to do. Like we knew the tone of the situation. But yeah, that was unique. That was interesting. He tasted good. He tasted real good. Child, I done got off this boat by myself and start walking the fucking streets of the Bahamas by myself, just looking around, low-key irritated. I'm like, dang, I hate that I'm doing this by myself. I wish I had a friend or something, but you know what? I'm here. I'm gonna make the best of it. Child, I done fucked around, got me a little island boy. He gave me his phone number and everything. He said, you gotta come back here. Them was the best lips I done ever tasted. You gotta come back here. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I know I will. I told him in a month. It's definitely gonna be longer than a fucking month, but at least keep his hopes high. At least for now. You see what I'm saying? Child. Anyway, I had to tell y'all about that experience because that was new for me. Child, I pray that boy ain't have nothing because I absolutely just went in not knowing, anything about this dude's sexual history. Because if he hit on me that quick and things ended up moving as fast as they did, I can only imagine how many other people he done tried that with. Why I did not think of this shit before? Anyways, it's time to get back out though. So, see y'all later.
I told you it was well, child. I told you it was well. Look, I wasn't even trying to get busy on the trip like that. But shit just ended up happening. And I was living for it. That's all I'm gonna say. But what you see going on now, they had like a little party in a diner this night, and they was playing some songs. You know, everybody was waving their little towels in the air like they just didn't care. They was playing the Macarena, this, that, some more shit. So that chicken that you see on my plate, that was probably the best thing that I had on that boat. I wish I could eat it again. I couldn't eat the whole thing because the first thing that you had seen me eat, them little taco things that had the sauce on it, it was like a sweet chili sauce. And it ended up kind of like, not messing up my stomach, but just making me feel full quicker. So I just didn't want to eat like all my food. But I tried to take the rest of the chicken home. Oh my God. I took it to the cabin with me. And I was saving it for the next day. But I didn't end up eating it because the housekeeper got to it before I did. And I was salty as fuck about it. But we also got some dessert too. What you see on my plate is not that damn carrot cake. It is a blueberry cobbler. And that was probably one of the best desserts that I ever had in my life. Like, it was really, really good. This part, I forgot what the hell was going on. I think this was like, everybody was just clapping. But I know after this is when people start doing the Macarena. As you can see what's going on here. That's my cousin Renee. And she is doing the Macarena. She's actually Bryant's mom. Quick little tidbit. You see that guy back there? He was getting it. He was getting his life to this song. He was shaking that thing, okay? He was shaking that tail feather. I say it like that because, like, you see how he is, like, he was getting it. I ain't gonna hate on him because he was... I'm trying to figure out why he wasn't at the club. He was over there popping and locking in a motherfucking dining room, but he was too scared to bring his ass to the motherfucking club. Like, chill. Anyway, this is me getting ready to go out once again. I loved this shirt and these shorts. I love this little combination. I felt like this was my best outfit on the whole trip. So before I had went, I had they was having some little dance thing on the top deck, which nobody showed up to. Everybody was waiting for me at the club. That's why wasn't nobody there. Shit, everybody was waiting for me at the motherfucking club. But I wanted to get some shots of some of the other stuff on the boat that we didn't get to do. Like, there was a basketball court here. There was a golf course here. This shit was huge, and it had a lot of different stuff on it. Like, it was really, really cool, and I was kind of sorry I didn't get to do it. Like the water slides. I knew I could have, but I was doing so much other shit, you know, being a little socialite. I didn't even have time to, like, come up here and really get to do anything. So because this was, like, the second to last night, I felt like this was the perfect time to, like, go upstairs, get some shots of certain stuff like this. It was like a little diner that I didn't get to eat at. Still salty about that, low key, but that's all right, because I'll be back in July. I threw my phone down so motherfucking quick just to give him a little standing ovation, baby. Because, oh my goodness, he had the body of a god and the voice of an angel, and he deserved all the applause. That's all I'm gonna say about him. Shit, I was trying to see if I could pull him to the side. It's like, nah. Messy, chill. But so I had got hit to him because I went back up to that bar and it was doing karaoke again. Child, my ears was burning. They was on the same shit that they was on that first night. And that's what happened when you go to karaoke. But anyway, I had met up with the white girls again, and they told me about this dude that was performing downstairs. So one girl went to sleep. The other girl was like, I'm gonna take you downstairs because I feel like you gonna like him. And I feel like we both need it after this karaoke shit. Like both of our ears is burning. Let's go listen to somebody decent. So she took me downstairs and I was just listening to him for like a good 15 to 20 minutes. Child, I was falling in love. That man can sing his ass off. I'm sorry I didn't get his name or like, his YouTube handle or something so I could like, keep up with him. After that, we finally went back to the club. They had it in another little spot this time. But I was actually fucking with this because it was like, different lighting. And it was a lot more people there. But child, this was the night where we got turned for real. As you could see by all of the sweat on my fucking face, I was turned, okay? I was lit as fuck. And I had the girls lit. It was just a good ass motherfucking time. I wasn't gonna show this part at first, but this is when I was just... straight smacking ass. Like I wouldn't do nothing else. I wasn't doing nothing else but just smacking ass. It was fun though. I like, playing straight boy for a good 2.5 seconds. Look, he is in too. Everybody was. These two Hansel and Gretel, I don't know what the hell they was doing. It was to like a song where you ain't have to do all of that. But this was probably like my favorite moment out of the whole night when I got, all of my new friends in a circle and we all just like jamming and vibing together. This was everything. Like I love this trip so much and it changed a lot for me because it just showed me like, you really just step outside your comfort zone, take a chance, and you end up, having a good time, meeting new people and having a different experience than you would have had if you was just, still to yourself. So I love this trip and I love this night. Like it was everything. Now, this next part I'm getting ready to show y'all is funny for a few different reasons. But main one being, I'm trying to teach this white girl how to twerk. Because she ain't got no ass and she pissing me off constantly rolling her back. So, to enjoy.
Come on, friend. Use your butt. Use your butt. Butt. Go ahead. You gotta use your butt. Look. You doing this. You doing this. You gotta do this. Okay? You see how I move my ass? You see how I move my ass? You see how I move my ass? My ass. Use your ass. You want a circle? Okay. That's how you do it in a circle. Okay, come on, let me see. Yes, there you go. Yes. Yes.
Ooh, oh, oh.
Man, last night was crazy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. It was a few things that ended up happening. So at first, I was hanging with the one of the white girls that you see me in the video with. Like during the first part of the video, and she had took me to this bar where there was this guy playing. I do show you a clip of that. There was this guy singing, fine as hell, fine ass Latino man, and he sounded so fucking good. I was kind of iffy about it at first because I'm like, "Ooh, girl, why are you bringing me here? And it ain't nothing but white people here." I'm a little iffy. I'm a little sketchy. Oh, but no, they was real cool. Like I said, he sounded real good. And one of the white ladies got her husband because he had got a drink package, to give me a free drink. She was real cool too. She was loud as fuck. She was a little perky little white girl. You see what I'm saying? But I had fun. We all had fun together. And then we ended up going to they had a new spot open for like this event they were doing, and it was called like Red, and that's why you see it's like a whole bunch of red lights flashing everywhere. That girl, that was crazy as fuck. It's funny because I met everyone that I had like made friends with. Like the white girl, well, I made friends with two white girls. One was older, she went back to sleep. But the white girl, the dude that she was flirting with came. You see him, in the video is the dude that she dancing with. But if you go back to like where I'm at the bar, you see she kind of talking to him at the bar too. So they were there. The other two girls I met, other three girls. There were three other girls. One was like, I want to say both of them were black, but like one was dark skinned, one was light skinned, and then the other one I want to say she was like Latina, and who else? I think there was somebody else there too. But then like my family came and everybody just started, you know, jamming, dancing together. It was, oh no, it was this other guy that I had became friends with. So the guy that was singing earlier, where all the couples came out, he was wearing like the I want to call it a kimono. I'm gonna show a picture here because I can't really describe it. Oh shit. I'm not gonna lie, the waves is waving today. Like you really feel the boat rocking. But yeah, he also joined us. We danced for a bit. I danced with everybody. I danced with every last one of them motherfuckers. I did not discriminate. I was dancing with the girls, the boys, the gays, the trades, the whites, the blacks. I was dancing with everybody. My family, people that wasn't my family, family, friends, everybody. I was trying to dance with everybody. Okay. I had a little moment where I was looking at this other little girl. Not little. Well, she was little, but not, you get what I'm saying. I was looking at this one girl. She was looking at me, and it was like red lights flashing, and we was just kind of like, you know, making eye contact, and then we started dancing with each other. It's funny because in that moment I'm like, this is something that you would see in the movie. That was funny. That was fun. But if you wondering why my voice sounds the way it does, it's not because I just woke up. It's because my voice is recovering. I actually woke up with no voice, and when it started coming back, it just kind of sat this low. But yeah, because I was screaming all fucking night. But to be fair, I was screaming all night for 3 nights in a row, and I was out from like, the party started around like 10:30. I didn't get back into my cabin until like 3 or 4, and it's because even when they shut the thing down, me and my crew, we just kind of went and had like our own little after party and stuff like that. But yes, child, my throat is suffering. It hurts right now, and I really shouldn't be talking, but I did kind of want to make this last little part of the video. Today is the last full day on the cruise. We leave tomorrow morning. So I don't think much is going to happen today. Today is just supposed to be like a sea day. But yeah, I did kind of want to show you how to fit. It's not much at all. Well, I'm gonna, you know, there's that. And then I just threw this together because I didn't feel like, you know, really putting on for real. I want to go run, get some food, get something to drink, come back in here. I'm probably gonna lay down for the rest of the day until like maybe in the evening. I might go out and do something. I might go out, you know, one more night just to celebrate, you know, hey, this is the last night of the cruise, you know, so we might as well turn up. But I'm not gonna be getting as crunk as I was in them last videos. Chad, 1, because my voice has suffered enough. 2, I know you see how fucking sweaty I am in those videos. That is one of my biggest pet peeves or like insecurities about myself, and I don't know why it happens, but I sweat so fucking much. It is like abnormal, and I really want to go get that checked out. I don't know, maybe it's not like a real problem, like maybe it's just genetics or whatever, or you know, some sort of condition. But like, why do I sweat so fucking much? I feel like I sweat abnormally for like a normal human being, and it's irritating, just like, you know, trying to go out and have fun and do shit like that. But at the club, it's even like one temperature too hot. You see what I'm saying? I'm sweating, not bullets, but fucking chunks just running down my face. Oh my god, if I step out the house and it's like 80 or something, I will start sweating immediately. Like, it is bad. But yeah, so if this is the end of the video, and I say if because I don't know if I'm going to end up recording more or not. Like I said, I'm just planning on chilling today. But thank you, Messy girls, for watching yet another messy cruise. I had a lot more fun on this cruise than I did the last time. And one thing that I really want y'all to take away, no matter who you with, or even if you just by yourself, don't be afraid to take chances, take opportunities while they're there, because every single night, or in the day too, I just took opportunities that I kind of didn't want to do at first, because like I didn't want to go out by myself, I didn't want to go out with my family. Like I'm kind of stuck in a weird spot, because I'm not really here with anybody like that I would consider a peer. I'm not really here with anybody that you would consider a peer. So I didn't want to do a lot of this stuff because I'm just like, you know, solo dolo. But I ended up taking a lot of chances and opportunities, because I'm like, you know what, ho, I'm on vacation, you only live once, like, come on, let's go do this shit one time for the one time. I ended up having a blast. I ended up meeting a lot of cool people. It's sad because I'll probably never see them again. Everybody live in states that's nowhere near where I'm at, but still, it ended up being a wonderful fucking trip with stories that I am going to tell my kids, my grandkids, because child, when I tell you I got buck wild on this fucking boat, and I got buck wild in the fucking Bahamas, I really was not expecting that to happen. But like I said, you take chances, you end up doing shit that, you know, you didn't even know you had in you. So take chances, take opportunities, and never be afraid to just you put yourself out there. You know, I know it's easier said than done, but I pray that if you are struggling with, like, you know, encouraging yourself and, you know, just having self-courage and stuff, that you are able to just overcome your anxiety and, like I said, just get out there, put yourself out there and take chances, you know, elevate yourself, ho. But I think that's all I got for this video. Like I said, I'm tired of talking and I need to rest my voice. But I love you, Missy girls, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, nervous. Okay, I like this. Alright, so it's our last night here. Baby, let me tell you, now I know something's wrong with my voice, because usually after a few hours of waking up, it go back to normal, and I still sound like a fucking straight man. Something is wrong, and we need to figure this out.